Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anita Rivers of Classic Royalty, and welcome back. And as you guys can see from the title, today's video will be a 2021 Q&A. Before I get started, happy New Year's everybody. I know it's been a long time since I've done a Q&A video, but some ladies and some gentlemen left me some questions on my sewing group. Again, if you guys are not a member of my sewing group, you guys are missing out. Now, these are a few questions that people sent me about being a fashion designer, how to balance, how to stay focused. So it's only right that I answer some of these questions to, you know, get you guys started with the new year. So I got my list of questions. Also, if you guys have any other questions as well, make sure you guys leave them below in the comments, because I will be doing another Q&A very soon. So make sure you guys get a pen and paper, because some of these questions you guys might have, or some of these questions might be for you as well. This first question is, where can I get a mannequin or a dress form? She specifically said mannequin. So if you guys are starting out or not starting out, or if you guys are looking to get a new mannequin, the best place with the best prices, in my opinion, is Walmart. Walmart.com, not in store, but online. Yes, they do sell mannequins. You guys can get female mannequins, male mannequins, and kids mannequins. I actually have a mannequin as well. There's also another video on my YouTube channel. If you guys scroll all the way down, it's about maybe a year ago. I do have a mannequin that I ordered from Walmart. I think I paid $52 for a mannequin. It's very good. It's one of the mannequins where the head turns, the bust comes up, the waist comes up, and one of the legs come off. So it's very inexpensive, it's very good. And also, if you guys are into one of those mannequins with the big butts and the small hips, it's a regular mannequin, and you guys would just need an app to alter the waist and the hips. So Walmart.com, write that down. The next question is a big question, and it might be a little difficult for me to answer, but I'm gonna try to answer it to the best of my ability. So this question is, where do I start with my business? Now, you need to ask yourself, why do you want to start a business? What kind of business is it? And what do you want to sell? So if you're a fashion designer, what I can say is how to start your business. What do you want to do? Do you want to create evening wear, bridal, customs, and etc., right? Next, you need a name for your business. After that, you need a logo for your business. And then after that, it should be pretty easy. Do you have the products for your business? Once you have the name, the logo, the color scheme for your logo, what does your brand represent? You need the products. Once you have all of that, first you guys will need to get social media. Social media is your best friend. You guys will need Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, maybe a YouTube, and everything. Matter of fact, get on all social media platforms. The newest thing now is Clubhouse. Clubhouse is also another app that's great to meet people, to connect, and to get your name out there. Also, if you guys don't know, you guys promote yourself every single day in multiple different ways. You guys post captions, you guys post pictures of yourself, and you get likes. So that's the same thing you guys should be doing with your business. Post pictures of your work, post videos of your work. Make sure you guys are wearing whatever it is that you guys are creating. If you guys are fashion designers, if you're going out, make sure you guys are wearing your own pieces. So when you actually go out and you guys are wearing your own pieces, you can give out your business cards or leave business cards wherever you go. That's also another way to start a business. If you guys want to start, just start somewhere. I don't care if you get the products first, then you do the name, then you do the logo. Like, just start. Doesn't matter where you start, just start. Now, this question is very important, and also I found myself going through I found myself asking myself this question when I first started, and sometimes I find myself asking this question as well. And the question is, how do I stop myself from comparing myself to other designers? And it's very hard, because, you know, you see something and you like it, and then it has nothing to do with who you are as a fashion designer. And it's just like, personally, I see myself, I know what my aesthetic is, I know what my target customer is, and I see all these other designers, and it's just like, wow, I like that, I can make that. But it's just like, I don't want to make that, because I don't want to do just Miami wear and club wear or swimwear. I don't want to just use sequins. Like, you have to find your own aesthetic. So to answer your question, how do you stop comparing yourself to other fashion designers? Stop and don't do it. There are multiple other fashion designers out there, and the best thing to do is not to compare yourself to other designers. You are different. You're different from everybody else, and everybody else is different from me. I don't compare myself to nobody, because even if they can make the same thing, no one can do it like you. No one can speak like you. No one can get clients like you. And everybody is different. Like, I'm different from so-and-so, and that so-and-so is different from so-and-so. Even though we have the same aesthetic, people want to work with me for a reason. People want to work with me because of my personality, maybe where I live, maybe because I am my own product, I am my own brand, and they see that I rock my own stuff differently. Like, don't compare yourself to nobody else, and don't compare your work to nobody else. Like, don't. So this next question is, how is your business during the pandemic, and any advice to stay motivated and during this situation? So the pandemic, you guys know, started in March, and my business has been okay. The reason why I became a fashion designer is because everybody will always need something custom made. Everyone will always need a custom dress for graduation, a birthday, prom, anniversary, Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's. Like, everybody will always need something for a special occasion. But during this pandemic, you know, my clients didn't really have a prom season, but a lot of my clients still made and wanted custom prom dresses because they took photo shoot pictures. They had, you know, prom photo shoots. But it's definitely slowing down because, you know, people aren't having money. People don't have money. People are on unemployment. People are getting stimulus checks. But there are still some people out there who wants to look good, and they still want something custom made. So my business has definitely slowed down, but it is still active in a way. The best advice that I can give you guys during the pandemic, if you guys are having trouble with your business, the best thing to do is go into your closet, find some scraps, and then create something. Create whatever it is you guys need. Create a dress, create a top, create a bucket hat, create a hoodie, and whatever you guys make sure you guys take photos and pictures of it on a mannequin or a dress form and post it. Your clients and your followers wants to see that you guys are posting work. It's an illusion. Even if you don't have no clients right now, because of the pandemic, it's always best to post something and post and post and post. That way, people who are watching you thinking that you have clients, and they might come to you. I know it sounds crazy, but still post, because whatever you post, even if there's no buyers, if I make this hoodie right here, if I make this hoodie and I post it tomorrow, I'm gonna say custom hoodie for a client. Somebody might say, oh, Anita, I need that hoodie, I want that. And I could be like, okay, girl, what's your size? Oh, what's that size? I need that size. And they might buy it off of me. It's like a lie, but it's still a truth. Like, you never know, but you know. So this next question is also very important. I need help with my website. Should I have 3 or more designs before I start my website? Now, if you guys have a website, it's best to put everything on your website. Maybe I think between 1 to 5 pieces I think 5 pieces is good enough to start on your website, right? But you guys don't need a website. I've said this before in multiple other of my YouTube channels, videos. You guys really don't need a website, because depending on what you do, I do custom work, so I can't put certain things on a website and give it a cost, because my prices change based on your location, your size, the color, the event date, and etc. So for your question though, I think 5 pieces on your website is great to start, but you can also start an Instagram page to start until you have enough to put on your website. Next question, how to regain motivation and momentum. Motivation during the pandemic is so hard. The best thing I can say is, if you have no motivation, just stop, relax, and take a chill for a minute. Or if you want to get motivated, go to a fabric store, buy some fabric, and actually make something for yourself. You may not have nowhere to go, but make something for yourself, put it on, take some pictures, and then post it on your Instagram. And then that way you get more clients, more followers, and more likes. Continue to create. If not for you, make something for your kids, make something for a family member, or just create it and add it to your collection. So this next question, I'm gonna try to answer to the best of my ability, because I am not a mom. But this wonderful woman asked me a question: how do I balance being a mom, going to work, and going to school? Now, when it comes to balance, I'm pretty sure that it's very hard. At one point, I was going to school full-time, and I was working full-time, and I still have my business. But for you, I know kids is very hard to deal with when you're going to school and going to work. So I don't want to give you an answer that I can't compare to. but I can give you maybe a suggestion and see if it works for you. Like maybe you can go to school, come home, and maybe focus on your homework for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then deal with your kid or your kids. And then once they're asleep, maybe go to sewing for a little bit. Or actually, maybe if your kids are awake, depending on how old your kids is, bring your kids into the living room and maybe give them something, give them fabric and give them like fake scissors, like shears, you know, if they're not too young. Get a Barbie and make them cut a sock and put it on them if they're of age. And if your kid is a toddler, bring them in the living room with you, and then you can still sew, have them next to you. They can see, you know, that you're actually working. I know some babies are very hands-on, so it really depends. But yeah, I think the best thing for you to do is actually go to school, do your homework, because that's also important, and then focus on your kid or your kids. And then when people are maybe asleep, maybe do your work, or when the kids have a babysitter, you do your work, and when you have no homework, do some sewing, and vice versa. And you can just switch that around from time to time. Now, this is my last question, and I think I have a video on my YouTube channel. This last question is, how do I continue to gain clientele? That's an easy question to answer, but it's also a very hard question to answer because you can't force people to buy something from you. So the best thing for you guys to do, again, is the simplest thing, is to post your work. Now, how I got my clients is I post a lot, and there's actually a system on how to post. It's best to post maybe once a week, depending on who you are and how many followers you have or you want. For me now, I have TikTok, I have Snap, I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I have Twitter, and I'm also on Clubhouse. So I'm on all social media platforms. So the best thing for you guys to do is just to post. And once you post, make sure the background is clean. Blur it out, that background. Make sure you wear whatever it is that you guys are promoting. Make sure your caption matches the picture. Make sure your bio says fashion designer. Make sure people can either email you, DM you, call you, because if there's no way of getting in contact with you, how can they book you? Make sure you check your emails. Make sure you tag people, famous people, people that buy from you on a regular. If you have a flyer, send it to everybody in your contacts, in your Snapchat. Just send out your work. You are your own brand. You have to do the work. Do the work. Don't just post something and hope and pray that someone's gonna come to your page and buy something. It doesn't just work like that. Like, keep posting your work, and eventually people will see it. People will tag themselves or tag other people. They may not want it, but somebody else they know may want it. So if you guys don't post, you won't get no clients. If you guys don't respond to people's comments, you won't get no clients. If you guys don't check your emails, you guys won't get no clients. If you guys don't check your text messages, DMs, or inbox, you guys also will not get no clients. And again, make sure you guys are using proper fabrics. When I say proper, make sure the fabrics look good. Make sure you guys work on your construction. Make sure you guys work on your customer service. All of these things can get you customer service, and make sure every client is pleased. I know every client won't be pleased, but make sure all of your clients are pleased. Check up on your clients. See how they're doing at the event. How was the event? Ask them, how was the event? Did you like your dress? Contact them the next day. It's a process. But those are the ways you can get more clientele, more followers, and more likes. You got to do all those steps. And some of you guys may not be social media savvy. Some of you guys don't want to be on social media because it's too public. It's just like, if you want to be a fashion designer, your page should not be private. And for me, I have only one Instagram. I have one page of everything. So people are looking at me, so they know I'm not a fake page. They know I'm not a catfish. And then I have pictures of my work. And then I also wear my work. So I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you follow what I'm saying, you guys will definitely make it, or you guys will definitely see some major changes in the next weeks, months to a year. So guys, I hope you guys have learned something from this Q&A video. If you guys have any other questions that you guys want me to answer in future Q&A videos, leave it below in the description box. Ask any question. It could be about sewing, fabrics, personal, or about me. ask it below in the comments, and I will definitely be doing a Q&A very soon, and more videos will be on the way. Thank you guys for watching, your girl, and I'll see you guys next time. Right? Bye, guys. And make sure you guys follow my sewing group. The link is below. Go ahead and do that, like, right now. Bye.